Hey guys, we're in game number 2 between EGIdra and Breek, and someone in the chat was saying Breek took out Rainbow. He's a very good Zerg player, and well, EGIdra got the drone started first. You can see 8 seconds or 9 seconds versus 7 or 8. EGIdra, I believe he's in Korea right now, so that is impressive. Well, Breek's from Japan, so both these players not playing on their native server. To my knowledge, he may just be Japanese and living in the Americas, who knows, but we did see a very entertaining game last time, and Breek with the great reads, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. EGIdra with the great, well, I don't know what to call that, just the great knowledge about this game, saying, I think I know what you're doing. You're knocking a hatchery, so I just give it a bunch of roaches, because that's the safest thing I could possibly do, and that's exactly how he won the game, just being as safe as possible. We do see Breek getting an Overlord, so this time he will not be doing an 8 pool. And this is going to be good. It looks like he's going to be doing a 10... No, he's not doing a 10 pool. He's building 3 drones. What am I talking about? So he's playing very, very standard. We'll see if he goes for a hatch first. It wouldn't surprise me to see that. EGIdra won't be doing that. He'll probably be doing his gas pool like he did last game. It would be very, very risky to go straight for kind of a... macro opening after you got cheesed in game number 1. There goes his pool. He's getting a pool before his gas. So he may go straight into roaches on this map. Who knows? We do have the gas and then the pool for Breek. We'll see what Breek decides to do. I'm thinking we're going to see a Ling Bling, well not Ling Bling, just a mass speedling versus roaches game. I think that's what's going to happen, but it is way, way, way too early to call. So... yeah, we do have the Overlords now passing ways, and they exactly know where each other are because it is Xel'Naga Caverns, a 2-player map. Can't spawn anywhere else, so those Overlords go straight to each other's base. Spawning pool just about done for Breek. It is just about done for EGIdra. EGIdra, even though he threw down the spawning pool before the gas, he just threw it down after one more drone, so he snuck in another drone, maybe 2. No, he snuck in just 1 extra drone, getting a roach 1. And so is Breek. And this is a little bit odd. Breek got the gas before the pool, and then went into roaches. You generally get the pool first, then the gas, and then roaches, because roaches don't cost that much. But he's only got 2 guys in gas, so he may know exactly what he's doing, and I may just be completely clueless, as EGIdra does have to have 3 drones in gas, and Breek only has to have 2. So I don't know what is more beneficial or not. It's not going to make a difference if it is. It's not like that's going to be a huge game-winning move, getting the gas first, putting only 2 drones in. It may throw your opponent off good if he scouts you. And now those Lings are going to come in, sees the roach 1 and the gas, and pretty much knows exactly what is up. Doesn't lose a single Ling right there, but Breek doing the same thing. Is he going to take a drone out? No, EGIdra sneaks those drones into the gas and doesn't lose a single one. So both these players are still just on 1 base right now. And this is going to be like the moment of truth. It is very scary to be 1 base versus 1 base. And EGIdra looks like he is going to be taking his next base right now. And what's Breek going to do? He does scout this, does see it coming. I'm guessing he is going to go in for the all-in. Just because that's what he did last time. He's rallying a bunch of units back here. Wants to hide them. But all hiding them is going to do is say, hey, do I have roaches or do I have Lings? I think EGIdra's going to know he's hiding some type of units because he's not going to have a base coming up. And that's just how the game's been going. He could be going for some type of tech. I just don't see it happening. And this 1 drone is coming up. Maybe he's going to be expanding. He's built a lot of units and expanding now, so he's not going in for that all-in like I thought he would, just because that's what he did in reaction to seeing the hatchery in game number 1. And at the same time, he is going to be attacking with a lot of Lings. And I think those Lings are going to try to find a path with no Overlords. And EGIdra doesn't have that good of Overlord spread right now. But he does have plenty of roaches to deal with these Lings. And the Lings are going to go immediately for this hatchery. And EGIdra needs to leave some roaches to defend. This hatchery is probably going to have to get canceled. But it doesn't. And now the Lings getting a good surround. Has 2 roaches here. EGIdra could be in trouble right now. His roach is just targeting those Lings. More Lings coming in. EGIdra building some Lings of his own. but I think this is all she wrote right now. Will he be able to defend this? Does have some great queen placement. But this hatchery is going to be very, very hard to defend. Idra's going to be forced to go on one base right now to a two-base Breek. And that Overlord doesn't go down. Oh, man. And his hatch goes down. EGIdra in a sticky spot now. That hatchery is up. The Overlord, does he see it? Yeah, he knows it's going up. He's staying in this game, though. This is an EGIdra we normally aren't used to seeing. Going in this worker count is 22 to 21, so every aspect I believe EGIdra is behind. But he has pulled comebacks before, so will he do it again? His ZVZ is amazingly, well, I guess it's probably his worst matchup, to be honest. I'm not going to hype it up. ZVZ most likely his worst matchup, because you know what? He's on Team EG now. They have Puma, and they have Huck. They have two amazing players, but none of them is Zerg. I don't know if he has great Zerg practice partners living with him. But he's just a good player overall. And there's not many great Zergs living in America. There is a Rhett. Well, he's not in America. He's in Korea. There's Sheth. He's good. But mainly the good Zergs are in Korea, to be honest. So EGIdra, I'd say ZVZ is his worst matchup of the three, but it's still strong because it is EGIdra. And Breek, I don't know anything about this guy, but he's playing a macro Zerg game pretty well. Maybe not. Maybe he's not playing macro. He is behind on drones. And this may be EGIdra's trap. I mean, EGIdra was so far behind. And Breek was gearing up. He's like, he's got to all in me. He has to all in me. So I'm going to build a lot of units. And EGIdra taking this time just to get his base up. And he is very close in supply. So EGIdra back in this game. That easily. That is how easy it is to come back into the game. But Breek does have a scary army. He is supply cap. No, EGIdra was supply cap momentarily. EGIdra coming in with a few links, picking off a few drones. And 3 drones, that is a lot in ZVZ, especially when you're already ahead on workers. 23 to 34. I think EGIdra may be ahead very shortly. We do have 9 roaches to 13. Breek ahead in the roaches. 13 lings to 9 lings. He does have banelings, so I'd say Breek ahead by a lot in terms of army, but roaches are slow. Doesn't have roach speed. He does have +1 missile, but EGIdra has +1 missile. He's going to be moving out as soon as it finishes. But EGIdra may have that done now. And he may move in with his lings again and do more damage. And Breek should have left some lings at home, but it looks like he's going in for the kill. Will EGIdra be able to defend this? I don't know. His +1 missile is almost done. And that is pretty good. And here we go, all the lings getting surrounds. No, they don't get surrounds on those roaches just yet. EGIdra kiting those lings, and will he defend this? If he does, the drones are pulled back. He has killed it. Those banelings are coming in. The drones are forced to pull back. Baneling gets a huge hit off. A lot of drones are injured now. Will EGIdra hold this? I don't know. 22 lings are made from Breeks, and I think EGIdra does come out with the hold. He is ahead by 13 drones. Oh man, that was a flawless hold. Who would have thought that would have happened after EGIdra went behind so early in the game? And that's a lot of lings coming in now. EGIdra has to do something. He's going to kite those lings yet again. His roach versus lings, well, he doesn't do anything now. But I think he's going to fend this hands down. EGIdra will be going in to the quarterfinals. GG, well played. And I will admit, that was well played. I did not see EGIdra winning that game. Great game, EGIdra. This is an EGIdra I am not used to seeing.